Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising, that look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you're never leaving my face. Heart is racing here now, never wanna wait out. I want you right up to the end. Oh, you know what I'm feeling, even if it doesn't make sense. You don't have to guess, no, you're a mind reader. Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising, that look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you'll never leave in my veins. Heart is racing here now, never way out. I want you right up to the end. Oh, you know what I'm feeling, even if it doesn't make sense. You don't have to guess, no, you're a mind reader. Mind reader.
What's up, everybody? Back with another video. Hope everybody's doing well and swell, and obviously, hopefully everybody's healthy. And I'm gonna jump right on into it. Hope everybody's not falling for no bullshit like this. I mean, I woke up this morning. I started going through some things, off my alerts and messages and all kind of stuff. And I opened up, and this comes across my feed. Let me know if y'all can hear me. First, let me know if y'all can hear me. It looks like the mic is moving. I don't know how to change it from the setting over here, but it looks like y'all can hear me. It's good to Ryan, whoever else is up on here, whoever else watches this later. But yeah, if somebody could just shoot a thumbs up or anything. Okay, all right, cool. So yeah, I woke up, and again, I always wake up to some bull crap. I just decided to make a video out of this one because it's so beautiful, but yet strange. Yeah, I understand it because of the energy I'm in. But it's just amazing that I've been talking about this and been telling you guys this and about hypnotic psychosis and subconscious subversion, right? And then boom, gift wrap is a prime example of hypnotic psychosis. Okay, yeah, I'm on a bunch of different platforms, so it says 8, then it'll drop down to 3, then 2, then 15, then 8. I mean, I don't know. I don't get it, but hey, it is what it is. Maybe AI is watching, you know. But yeah, this is a prime example of what I've been talking about. Okay, this person who ironically is a healer. He calls himself a healer, right? This is a healer. This is this fake spiritual awakened trash garbage that's out here. All right, and I told y'all it is hypnotic psychosis. It is subconscious subversion, right? That's what it is. Okay? People's subconscious mind has overtaken their conscious mind. Therefore, they don't understand what they're saying because remember, the subconscious mind takes in everything. So when it comes to the front and that becomes your first mind, not your conscious one, which we're all embedded with the subconscious and the conscious. Well, when that subconscious mind is speaking, okay, it's just regurgitating all kind of beliefs. There's not going to be any logic because that conscious mind is removed. Okay, it's put in the back. It is removed. It's sitting in the back now, just dormant. Remember, the logical mind works different. Remember, the conscious mind works differently from the subconscious. And I've been telling you guys, it's evident to see that people's subconscious minds are controlled. Are in control. That's why we see so much belief, so much nonsense, so many people it's the utmost truth and the ultimate truth. And when you look at it, you're like, and the thing about it is we'll get caught up in this shit because our subconscious minds, if you haven't, unplugged, have been programmed as well to follow some bullshit like this. Okay, and it's actually people that were agreeing with it. It was like, wow, I learned something new every day. I didn't know that. Thank you. Thanking him. And then there was people that were like, seriously? Like me. As soon as I see this shit, okay? As soon as I seen it, I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute, okay? Turmeric is a fake food. That's the first one. I was like, whoa, okay? And I'm like, wait a minute. And I get it. Maybe it was a play on words because they're like food. Okay, well, food, food, meal, eat, medicine. Okay, I can see, maybe he's just playing a trick on words. But then it was this, like carrots, beets. That's why they color you bad internally, just like they stain in a blender and juicer. If that isn't a fucking mind of a 4-year-old that just clearly doesn't understand anything to do with thinking correctly, let alone computing it to other people, okay? And that's the thing. People will read this shit and actually buy it. Like somebody actually read this and agreed with the shit. That's how you know people are on a psychosis, a hypnotic state. They're not awakened. They're actually further asleep because consciously, if they had a conscious mind, they would see that like, man, that's some bullshit right there. 1, doesn't even make sense. 2, if your spirit and energy was in the right position, okay, you would clearly know, okay, that's some bullshit right there. And then if you understood foods, healing, medicine, you would completely know that's some bullshit. Okay? This is just mind blowing. This is just mind blowing. Truly mind blowing. It truly is. Truly mind blowing. Um, hold on 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. It truly is mind blowing. Like literally. And then, I already know what I'm dealing with. So I already know when I respond to this person right here and drop it and chop the head clean off, okay, they're going to go in tuck tail, duck and run mode. Y'all seen it here on YouTube. Y'all seen it. And people that, are on other platforms seen it. You know what's coming. I already know what I'm dealing with. When I'm dealing with a mind like this, I already know. One, they're not going to be able to even stand on that shit, okay? So me, I already know when anything I respond, how I respond, okay? They cannot, even by any little bit of a stretch of the imagination. So, by no stretch of the imagination, okay, is sorry guys, I'm reading something, reading a text message. Is no, I already know what I'm dealing with, okay? So, and exactly what I knew is exactly what this person did because I understand the mental behind a person like this, okay? It's a belief. I already know where their mind's at. They are not going to be able to explain it logically, okay? They're not going to be able to show that turmeric is a fake food. That's 100% impossible because this shit goes back thousands of years. Like you're talking ancient India, China. I mean, literally. So for him to say it's a fake food, okay, that right there is just you cannot possibly stand on anything like that. Where that thought came into play, I don't know. And this is a so-called healer that's out here talking this nonsense, all right, and like thousands of people following this guy. Like seriously, been telling y'all about this awakening shit. Y'all better pay attention because a lot of shit that people are into is actually some programming bullshit that makes there's no logic in the shit whatsoever. It's a slot of bullshit, you know? And that's right, Mateo. That's 100% bullshit. And they color you bad, and they stain you internally. Like this is wildness, man. And I just want to come make a quick video and just show y'all the stuff that's out here and give you like, look, this is exactly what I'm talking about. And it's been going on in the truth community. It's just straight bullshit that you can't stand on. It's not factual. You can't verify it. There's no evidence of it. Okay. Just a belief in some shit. And what backs it and pushes it? A belief in some fucking bullshit. Okay. It's a straight belief of some nonsense that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Not even close. Okay. Not even close. All right. Turmeric is a fake food. And, I'm going to give you what he said because he deleted it. But like I said, I already know what I be dealing with. So what I do is I screenshot it so they can't come back and lie or do some bullshit or whatever. And they can't tuck tail, duck and run because that just goes to show they had nothing to stand on. When you stand, you don't run. See, there's a difference. Standing ain't running. Okay. When you stand and don't run, I mean, a person's okay. If they're standing and they ain't running, then they can back it up or at least try to back it up. And those people you're actually going to get to. All right. If a person actually going to stand on some shit like this and stick around and defend it to the very end, okay, then that person right there may learn something from you, okay, because they're standing on, even if it's a belief and not even fucking true. That person just been guided down the wrong path. All right. And by them sticking around in your energy field, okay, around you and getting it, already that they ain't standing on business. See, this whole, you got to study this. I don't know. I don't really study it. I just know. I understand people's mental, their psychic, their mind, Before AI, All right, this whole I already researched and studied this shit, man. Like I literally was studying how they do LLMs. I studied um uh what do they call it? Like text linguistics. I studied all that shit. Understanding how people's emotions can come through in text form. Like this shit goes back to people were doing this shit with typewriters. Understanding like people were doing this stuff. People were doing this when they understood how to read handwriting, cursive, all that shit. Like you could tell from a person's handwriting in cursive, okay, and in plain text, right? Non-cursive, right? Formal, non-cursive. You could tell a person's emotion, okay, person's state ability, especially through cursive, okay? Cursive brought a certain kind of structure to the English language that they had to remove, all right? It just did. It was something about the curving of lines, and it's like an artistic thing, you know? And they removed that shit. I mean, people shouldn't need to go look into that. But anyways, people have been studying how people compute things on paper for many years, and that's what I did. So when I see a lot of stuff, and I could actually get a feel of a person's energy or where they're coming from or their emotions and that stuff through text. People be like, "Oh, you can't send emotions and read to." Yeah, oh yeah, you truly actually fucking can, 100%. Exactly. I guess ginger is fake too, right? There's a lot. I mean, there's shit that people don't even know about that my wife taught me about. Okay, she comes from these lands. I mean, this is like hilarious. All right. I mean, seriously, turmeric is a fake food. All right, like carrots and beets. That's why they color you bad internally, just like they stain in a blender or juicer. Like this is this is just this is I don't even know what even to put on this kind of mental state. But this is what be going around in these truth realms, spiritual realms, all kind of shit. All right, just shit like this, and then you read the comments, and I'm just blown away. Look at this. Look what somebody said. Thank you for this information. Are there any fruits this way? I have read about pineapples on the same topic. Any thought about that? Thank you. Like what in the fuck? Seriously. And the guy he's from the UK. All right. And he has a website called herbsmanhealth.com. And people pay money for this motherfucker. Like, seriously. Okay. He's herbs for healing, food for medicine, and different musings. Whatever the fuck that even means. All right. This is a person caught in the dichotomy of their own mind. Just straight BS, garbage, trash, nonsense. And that's what I be telling you guys. Be careful. Unplug from all this shit. Right? You woke up. We get it. Now you unplug from all the shit you so-called awakened to. Boom. Clear your mind, thought, and just clear it all out and watch the shit that starts coming to you. People are clogged up in all these different belief systems and won't receive any new information. That's why people are always searching on the internet, starving themselves, their brain, their dope hits of, oh, I need to learn more. I need more truth. I need more. I need to learn more. And they're on the internet. No, unplug from that shit and watch the truth come to you. So much shit will come to you. You'll be like, damn. And then you'll go back to the internet and be like, this is some fucking bullshit. And you know what you use the internet for? To study and research. Not look for some shit that somebody else is regurgitating and bullshit. I mean, this is just, it's wild. This is wild, man. You're awakened, okay? Don't get caught up in this bullshit to keep you asleep and keep energy from flowing to you, knowledge, information. This shit clogs you up. And that's why they have done it, because people get caught in all these different things. Now, people that are caught into that, that's all they're into. All right? This ain't shit but schooling. That's all it is. And colleges. These are all different colleges with different degrees. What is a degree? A degree of knowledge. You go to school to be a doctor. Okay, you're a doctor. But guess what? You break down on the side of the road 9 times a day, you can't change a fucking tire. You got to call the mechanic. Okay, the mechanic. He's a mechanic. All he does is work on cars. He's unhealthy as a motherfucker. And guess who he's got to go to when he ain't right? He can fix any fucking car, but he can't fix his own goddamn body. He can't fix, the pain in his joints. He doesn't understand that the shit he's consuming, the shit he's eating, all right, the shit he's breathing in from that car. Maybe you should wear something so you're not breathing that in. Maybe you should wear gloves so it's not seeping in your body and causing toxins. Where do he got to go? He got to go to the same doctor that he saved on the side of the road. See how twisted this shit is? One thing keeps you from knowing other things. When you locked in, oh, you're not even gonna listen to anybody else. An attorney, they can't change a tire. They don't know. No, I can't do all that. But guess what? They can get you through some shit. That's all this whole truth and shit garbage is. That's all it is. All the spirit, you're getting locked in where they want you. No. Why can't you embrace and come in at all and say, oh, you know what? That's interesting. But let me let it come to me. Let me let that come to what's real. All right. What's true and understanding. Right. And think with the conscious mind. Use the subconscious mind to give you all the thoughts. And then, you decipher it in there, and then your conscious mind, then you compute it and you look and you just put it all together. I mean, the system that they structured to control us is based off those very principles. It's not based off of believing and all this other stupid shit. It's not. They use believing to control you. like it's truly wild, man. They got a formula to control you and put you into all this shit. Okay, that's all. I pull back. I look at, hey, how do they control us? And then look at how they move. They don't get caught into all this shit. All right. If they got some kind of belief, they keep it within themselves and put it in the back, right? They're like, fuck that. We maneuver through this whole thing. You look at old ancient, healers and all, they understood the principles of the universe, nature, and the human, right? They understood that. That's how they were able to get so much now, do so much true healing and all that good stuff. They understood. All right. So yeah, man, this stuff is wild. But anyways, I'm gonna read to you, okay, what I said to him. And this is how a mind that is programmed, all right, a mind that is under hypnotic psychosis, that's basically a trance state of a delusion, just walking around in its own mind, in its own belief, computing it to the rest of the world without any kind of conscious, thought, anything. It's just subconscious mind is in control. The conscious mind is asleep somewhere. All right. It's unconscious, ain't that crazy? The subconscious can make you unconscious. And these people are walking out regurgitating shit they believing it's true. And then people that are programmed under the same shit will make a comment like, thank you. Thank you for this information. Like, somebody thank this motherfucker for this information. Think about that shit. Somebody thanked him for this information. Like, seriously. And then ask them about some fucking pineapples, right? And any other fruits that are this way. So this person could take that shit and stop and make, this shit is wild that people are out here doing this shit. Wild as hell, man. Wild. But anyways, I said to this brother, right? I said, turmeric is a fake food like carrots. I said, explain this. I would love to hear that. And hear where you get fake food from. Simple, plain and simple. And I do it like that because I know I'm talking to a simple, plain, and stupid, dumbass, insane mind. Okay, I already know what I'm dealing with. Everything that I already know, all right, I go into the whole thing knowing that. Okay, I already know where it's going. 100%, I know where it's going, and that's why I word the shit like that. All right, because I already know the response I want to give, but I want to let them expose their own self, expose their mind, right? To know that mind is not logically working. There's no cognitive thought process going on. There's none of that shit going on up there. All right. So I just said it simple. So his mind can understand, and so he can't run. Play the game. This is chess, not checkers, not Uno, none of that shit. This is poker and chess. All right. You don't know what, it is what it is. All right. I said, turmeric is a fake food like carrots. Explain this. I would love to hear that. And hear where you get fake food from. He said, ginger is the real turmeric. Turmeric is man-made like garlic, like cows, sheep, chickens, and more that make these fake foods. You can eat them and they do bring relief, but the best pain relief is a cure. Grapes are real. They heal and cure. As from where do I get it from? I just look at it and my body doesn't recognize it as something to eat. The body follows the mind. Now, boom, I just got a subconsciously mind program right here. This is what I got. He is caught in his own psychopathy, right? He's caught in this shit. He's caught in the dynamic of his own mind, and he just computed that shit to me. All right? Ginger is the real turmeric. That shit don't make no fucking sense, okay? Turmeric is man-made like garlic, like cows. All right, we understand cows are hybrid animals. It's still real. It ain't fake. It's still walking, breathing, existing. Okay, they hybrid. We already know that. That's fucking known. All right? But then he said sheep. That's some sheep shit right there. That is totally incorrect, right? But anyways, forget that. We're talking about turmeric, right? And he said the relief is grapes. Now, I don't know if y'all understand what the fuck a grape is. They removed grapes, okay? They removed grapes. You ain't finding grapes in the fucking store, okay? All you got to do is sniff on it. It doesn't smell like a grape, okay? You can drive by any winery when it's ripe and you could smell grape, okay? Those are the true grapes. Wine grapes are grapes, okay? This other shit is not a grape, okay? The ones that you eat and they're slippery, slimy, and them shits are the ones you're supposed to eat with the seeds, okay? That's why they're encoded with the slime, yeah, and they're easy to crunch, and the crunch, you eat those are the real grapes. Pick them up. They look like the grapes of ancient, right? They have they have that white coating. No, that's not fucking pesticides, all right? The grape produces that, right? Its own natural deflect of nature, right? Anything that gets over is going to go bad. The insects in nature is going to come fucking eat it. They don't eat it when it's perfectly ripe and ready, all right? It just is what it is, okay? Now, those grapes, they smell. And you go to all these other grapes, they don't have no fucking smell. The real grapes are the ones they call wine grapes, the ones they make wine out of. Those are the real grapes, okay? And he's talking about grape. What grape you talking about? If you talking about, I don't even know, but I'm just saying, he just said grape. I know he's not talking about the ones I'm talking about, all right? He ain't talking about those. All you got to do is smell them, all right? Smell them grapes. Those are the true, real grapes. You can find them. They're in some places. They even look like grapes. They're on the vine still. They so super strong, all right? They use them for wine. Those are like, they say, oh, those are wine grapes. No, that's the real grape, all right? This other shit you see in the store, those ain't grapes. Those are not grapes, all right? But he wants you, but anyway, whatever. And cure. Grapes are real, and they heal and cure. As from where I get it from, I just look at my body. Doesn't recognize it as something to eat. Like, seriously, like, listen to this shit. Like, listen to this shit, man. I mean, like, listen to this. Like, think about that. And this is what's walking around here. And I don't even care about the whole time around. I'm just showing you the minds, the mentals that's out here, this fake ass awakening that's got people in a further sleep, in a further trance, right? And there's a lot of this all over the place, everywhere you turn, everywhere you look. There's another brother I go at all the time, like Yusuf L. He literally responded to me the other day, right? And this is how he responds. This shit don't even make sense, man. I'm like, yo, these people, these are the gurus on the internet. Like, seriously, these are the gurus on the internet. You know, these are the gurus and the healers all on the internet. And this stuff is just mind boggling. Okay. Now, This guy is as sharp with words. Yusuf El. I'm just going to give you a quick example. He posted a share. Now this guy is all Elon Musk and Donald Trump all of a sudden. Like I know I get it. He's an agent. He's paid. But I'm just saying, he did something about in 2022. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, set a world record for the largest charitable donations by a car company. Whatever. Basically supporting this fake ass puppet Elon Musk, right? And I said, because he keeps posting shit, I said, this is wild stuff right here. I said, this man has fallen for the okie doke and or is paid to promote and socially engineer y'all. This y'all guru? And then he said, so you are smarter than everyone else and see the truth, right? Question mark. I said, no, I'm not smarter. I just see through BS because I'm more intelligent than that and can see what's obvious, right? For one, this guy understands words and he used the word smarter. Like this is not even answering anything. Like he didn't even defend it. I mean, this is just weird ass shit, man. I told you, these people are under some kind of mind control, man. Like, I mean, this is wild stuff, you know? But this right here, man, the turmeric. What's good, rap samples? The turmeric. Like, seriously. So let me finish reading this conversation with the turmeric guy, right? So I just go back through. I said, this is the conversation. Turmeric is a fake food like carrots. Question mark. Explain this. I would love to hear that and hear where you get fake food from. His response. Ginger is the real turmeric. Turmeric is man-made like garlic, like cows, sheep, chicken, and more that make these foods. You can eat them and they do bring relief, but the best pain relief is a cure. Grapes are real. They heal and cure. As from where do I get it from? I just look at it and my body doesn't recognize it as something to eat. The body follows the mind. Now, this is where I'm going to show you that these motherfuckers don't even, their body ain't even aligned with their mind, okay? And I said, bruh. I like to use bruh. I don't use bro. I use either brother or bro. I use either brother or I said bruh. Like bruh. Seriously. It's like, seriously? Where do you get that from? Again, I'm answering the same question. Where is turmeric man-made? And I said, I showed this to my wife. She laughed her ass off. And I said, but seriously, where do you get that from? That's the question. I said, I can steamroll that wild belief you pushing. And then he came back again. He said, you keep believing what you choose to believe. Okay. But I know he's talking about himself. He knows the shit he's saying, right? Doesn't make any sense. This is how the conscious mind works, guys. The subconscious mind works this way. It doesn't know right from wrong. It doesn't know. It just takes in everything. So when a motherfucker's computing back to you, right? You already understand what you're dealing with, man, because they're gonna start. They know it, so they're gonna talk to you in their subconscious mind has been programmed, and you know it, and basically be talking about themselves, and you know they are, but you're listening to it, right? He says, you keep believing what you choose to believe. I know he's talking about himself because I already know he can't stand on it. He said, I'm okay with that. I know you're okay with that. It's you who seem to have a problem with what I know. Again, he's using what I know. He's using words believe. He's saying, I'm okay. These are all the signs. Okay, this motherfucker is, he's not, there's no logically thinking going on there. All right. I tell people, look, y'all need to go study the human psyche, right? You need to study this stuff, man, because you can sniff this shit out of you can make your life better by seeing through bullshit in your everyday life. All right. You can make your life a whole lot better by seeing through bullshit and knowing the real shit when you see it. Knowing somebody's bullshit, knowing something's real. This actually helped you out. Like I buy and sell cars. This shit helps me out knowing what I can do, what I can get, how I can negotiate, all that shit. It helps you out with a lot of deals. If you make deals, if you're wheeling and dealing, I like the wheel and deal stuff, buy and sell and trade shit. Man, you make out like a fucking bandit understanding a person's mind. Okay, understanding. When you see something that you're looking at, like you're looking on somebody selling something. All right, you just know. Oh, and you see it a long time. One day you just boom throw out a number, and guess what? You throw out a number before and it was higher, and they rejected the shit out of it. But guess what? It's been sitting around. A motherfucker needs some dollars. You see them drop the price on it, no matter what it is, refrigerator or anything. It don't matter. They drop the price on it, like, somebody ain't get it yet, huh? And then they drop the price to a price lower than what you already offered them. Then you come back and offer them an even lower price. Guess what? 99% of the time they snatch it up. They're like, oh, I've seen this guy before. He messaged me before. He must seriously be interested. I need the money. I need to get rid of it. I need to clear some space. I got to move. Okay, yeah. And then you throw words behind it to get him that mind to fire even more. So I don't just throw a number. I'll just throw like, hey, would you take such and such for it? I can come pick it up right now. I'm not busy. I'm available all day. Then they're thinking like, okay, I can get this done today. He's really serious. Oh my God. Boom. You walk out with a deal. I'm giving you guys jewels here of understanding people's mental mind. Okay. It works like a charm all the time. I done did unbelievable. People like, damn, how did you do that? And you just understand people's mind. Understand how it works. But anyways, he says, you keep believing what you choose to believe. I'm okay with that. It's you who seem to have a problem with what I know. Like I must have read it or put it in a laboratory to test it. My post is making a mockery of its use more than anything, suggesting it's not a cure, more of a relief. But you can keep running with it as your case for arguments with your aggressive stance. Good day, bro. And I already know that meant he's fucking running far away from anything I'm talking about. He changed up his tune a little bit to try to support turmeric is a fake food. You can't come here and say, my post is making a mockery of its use more than anything, suggesting it's not a cure, more of a relief. Like, no. You're not going to backpedal. You're not going to do a drop step and try to move away from a 7'4" block shot on a 3-foot high counter height basketball player. No, you're going to get your shot blocked, rejected, and sent into the stands because your post says turmeric is a fake food like carrots and beets. That's why they color you bad internally, just like they stain in a blender or juicer. No, that don't go together. What you said don't go together. And then what you commented to people in the comments, I've read them, does not go together with what you just said to me. Don't try to butter me up and glaze me over so I can fall for your belief. No, I'm going to attack it again. And then I said, because you pushing nonsense, you claim it's fake, but you can't. Oh, okay. He said aggressive. He tucked tail. I already know it. So, I just come with the 7'4" block shot because you're pushing nonsense. You claim it's fake, but you can't say anything otherwise than your belief. And then you say it's man-made, but you can't answer the simple question. This is the type of stuff that I be talking about. People out here doing spiritual healers. And I said, respectfully, that's just me. I call out bullshit when I see it. I said, I'm very well versed in natural medicines and where they came from and the origins, along with its modern day understanding as well as ancient understandings. This is just plain ludicrous. And I said, do better, brother. You are definitely under the CIA hypnotic psychosis mind control spell. Your subconscious mind has moved in front of your conscious thought process. That's why you can regurgitate some nonsense like that. I said, it's the new religion, believing anything, even if it's not even logical. I knew I would not get an answer. I never do. I said, the only thing that stops this nonsense is when you put a fact in front of it. And those people that are subconsciously programmed to use that mind only cannot consciously express it, they'd rather run and keep believing than face the logical facts and stand on it. No one can stand on bullshit respectfully. And I said, if you could stay, if you could stay, hold on. I said, but if you could stand on it, if you can stand on it, but you can't, and I know you can't. And then he tucked tail and ran. You know, think about it. Tuck tail and ran. But that's why, I capture it, and I use it as an example so people can see. And then people actually said, oh, people actually responded like, um, people actually responded, and they've seen him around, and said that, one person said that, uh, I, I think his point is that meat is domesticated and some plants are hybrid, which I get that. But he said turmeric, which it ain't. And she said, I don't think he grasps the concept in its entirety. Also, he can't articulate correctly, which is further causing the issue. He mentioned grapes, lol. All I will say is about that is seedless. Most shit has been tampered with. People have stopped watching TikTok videos when they suffer from cognitive dissonance. Exactly. Not understanding what you learn and trying to teach the world is kind of crazy. And she right. And that's what goes along with TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all this shit. You know? It's cognitive dissonance, man. And then somebody else posts, Herbs man is very anti-meat. I blocked him after being friends for years due to now eating meat and his extreme views and vile posts. Awful man, only out for himself. And then this person says, yeah, you have to let people be themselves and do what works for them. I can see his eyes that some sort of entity has attached itself to him and he's unaware. And that's what I'm talking about. Hypnotic psychosis. People walking around in a trance state. I ain't even get into the spiritual aspects of this trance state, of these eclipses, of all this shit going on, of energy being absorbed in here. And it's got to embody somebody because there is no other, ghouls and ghosts running around this bitch with different type. No, it jumps in each and every one of us. Okay. That's what she's talking about. And that is 100. But, I'll get on that on a whole another topic. Okay. So now, quick, because I got to get moving. But now, turmeric, right? Where does it come from? All right. It is called Circumma longa, right? It comes from the Zingiberaceae. I don't know how to pronounce these words, okay? Family, also known as the ginger family. It is a rhizomatous hibiscus perennial plant, all right, which means it just grows from underground stems, right? It's rhizomes, which rhizomes are all good herbs for the body, okay? That's it. It's native to South Asia, India, right? Thrives in tropical and subtropical climates. Its bright yellow rhizomes are the source of turmeric, which has been used for centuries in cooking, medicine, and dyeing. Okay. In the Zingiberaceae family, also known as the ginger family, includes many medicinal plants, herbs, and medicines. Right? One of them is ginger. One of them is turmeric. One of them is cardamom. Right? Other one is galangal, right? Which is Alpinia galanga. And that is in Thai and Indonesia, right? You got lesser galandina, which is used as herbal medicine. And also, a lot of this shit is in food. My wife taught me a lot of this shit. What's good, J Bud? All right. Then you got Siam tulip. All right. SIAM tulip. All right. Which is a decorative flowering plant related to turmeric. All right. You got bitter ginger, right? And that's actually pretty cool stuff. It's like it's like a feels kind of soapy. It's weird. It's called bitter ginger, right? But they use that shit in shampoos, right? A lot of people don't know that when they say ginger, they don't realize it's bitter ginger, right? And you got white turmeric. Oh, wait, there's white turmeric too? Oh, yes, there is. But it's not as common as the yellow turmeric, right? Which to us looks orange, but it's actually yellow. The color of the sun, you know, the nature will alert you to observing the colors, through our RGB, right? And we'll see it because it's the color of sun, right? That attracts us to it. And then you have butterfly ginger lily, which is Hedaya Chiam corneum, whatever the hell. All right. But these are all the different aspects of where turmeric comes from. All right. And okay, what does it do? All right, this is all from my old notes. Guys, I've studied herbs for years. I've had over 200 different herbs from all over the world. All right. And now I got, probably, you know, close to almost that back. Just because I kind of, when the hurricane came through, it just took everything. So, I got some of it back. Some is not even available anymore after Mr. 19 and all these things. A lot of stuff became non-available, not able to get, not exportable, not importable. You can't get it here. It's deemed, it's into customs and borders. Like, no, that can't be shipped to the United States, which is even fucking more crazy. Stuff that used to have been legal to ship before is now illegal. All right. Crazy shit, man. But anyways, some of that stuff probably is worth big ass money. All right. But I don't have it anymore. And the hurricane that has it, I mean, you can profit off of that stuff. I'm just saying. But anyway, and the thing that's in turmeric that is the benefit is the curcumin, right? And it's a antioxidant, anti-inflammatory. We already know that. Supports brain health. This is why this guy needs it. This guy needs the shit because it supports fucking brain health. All right. Neurotropic, factor BDNF, right? Which is linked to cognitive function and reduces risks of neurodegenerative disease. Might actually snap him out of his fucking hypnotic psychosis, because the number one treatment for hypnotic psychosis is grounding. But it's not going to work if you're practicing demonic possession and all these stupid ass beliefs, right? Just ain't going to fucking work. It aids in digestion, boosts immunity, right? It acts as an immune modulator, right? To help the body fight off infections, right? Cancer fighting properties, slow the growth, right? Why? Because it slows down inflammation. It eliminates, fat cell buildup, right? It eats away at that. The curcumin burns these cells, kills them. It's like a fucking nuclear bomb inside your body. Seriously. Skin benefits, right? Antioxidant properties help with wound healing in conditions like acne and psoriasis, right? But, right, it says it has low bioavailability, meaning the body absorbs it poorly. So consuming it with black pepper, right, or piperine or coconut oil enhances its absorption, right? And other, carrier oils, it enhances it, absorbs it into the body better, right? Now, it's just takes enough. See, bioavailability basically means what's available that your body needs before it rejects the rest. That's why it says low bioavailability. That's all it is. Doesn't need that much, right? It's color that's come inside your body, that's coming from the sun, okay, internally, is what ignites your cells. So it don't need all that. It doesn't need to absorb it all. That's all that means, right? And that's why if you take it with fat, it will absorb it more. Why? Because the oils carry the curcumin that's inside of the color, right? And pulls it further out. That's all it does. So Let's see. Oh, enhancers, right? Pepperine, piperine, right? Black pepper, basically, or peppercorn, right? It enhances the curcumin bioavailability, right? You know, um, so that's why you'll see like some of the like if you got supplements, they'll be mixed with black pepper, right? Peppercorn, right? That's why when you see a lot of dishes with turmeric in it, it has peppercorn. Like a lot of Asian dishes has peppercorn in it. They know something about their food, okay? And I tend to believe my wife, who comes from Taiwan, which is the number one healthcare system in the world, okay? I tend to believe what she tells me more than anybody else. What's good, Deanne? J Bud, good to see y'all. Get in here. Wow, we gotta, people got alerts. It's a fucking miracle. Why? Maybe because I'm talking about turmeric, or I don't know. Maybe I put turmeric in there and click the algorithms, right? And people are interested in natural healing and stuff like that, right? And this is one of the reasons why I stopped this shit, because I got tired of like people with their beliefs. Like, I don't come at this. I've studied this shit. I've used this shit. I've done this shit. I've given it to people. I've helped people. Like, fuck, you can't tell me shit from my own observations, you know, and understandings of what I've done. Like, you can't tell me, like, I'm giving it to you what it is. But people would have the, oh, you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that and you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do this and you did it. What the fuck? Where do you get this shit from? I ask them, where y'all get this shit from? And I never get a fucking answer, and it used to frustrate the fuck out of me. Like, everything I'm giving you can go fucking look yourself and find it. It's not even up for debate. I give it because you can look it up. I don't give you some shit that you can't find and come back, I can't find that. Fuck. Then I ain't doing a good service. I'm not in my right energy. It's fucking crazy, man. So, again, you got white turmeric that drives along with turmeric, right? Which got other names that I can't fucking pronounce, because how you actually do research is you get the medicinal name. Then you'll get into a whole bunch. You're like, damn, I ain't even know about, shit, I didn't know that. I ain't never see, oh, god damn, oh, wow. You got white turmeric, Java turmeric, mango ginger, right? Which I've never even seen that before, but I'm like, damn, that looks like some shit that I need, right? You got Zedori, Zedoary, which is Curcuma zerdoria. It's used in Ayurvedic medicine and contains similar compounds as turmeric, right? Then you got Sime Turip, which I already said, but it has some chemicals that share similarities with turmeric. And then you have certain Eat Lingra species related to ginger that contain curcuminoid-like compounds. Arrowroot, all right? It share the same phytochemicals with turmeric, but it's not rich in curcuminoids, which is the orange, the yellow, right? And turmeric is the best source for what this fucking guy is even trying to talk about its relief. I mean, seriously, man. But anyways, now, he said this shit is man-made. I asked him, where the fuck you got that from? Let me know. I want to see the sources, because this shit be mind-blowing to me that people can believe some shit like this. So I want to know. I want to go see and study and research where the fuck he got it from. Who the fuck said some stupid shit like that? Because I want to know. Because I've never heard that shit ever. Okay? Ever, anywhere. All right? And yeah, of course, they genetically modify a lot of shit. Even some turmeric. But he's saying that it's fake food. Which is totally mind-blowing. This motherfucker's a healer, guys. You know what he's doing? He's doing the work of these demonic forces that are here, which are taking it people and embodying people to be caught in these mind states, right? This is the shit they unleashed with these eclipses. This is the shit that they brought in here with these energy practices, right? When you take Eastern understandings and bring them to the West, totally out of their elements, you open yourself and open the door for this shit to come in here, okay? And then scratch your head wondering what the fuck is going on and you can't explain the shit. Like myself, you know? Because these motherfuckers do shit like this, you know? Right, Dan? Love turmeric, you know? Okay. Now, I mean, I can go deep into, what's the color compounds and the benefits of the shit that he says stained your insides, right? Curcuminoids neutralize free radicals. This is modern. I'm going to give you modern, and I'm going to give you ancient, right? Curcuminoids neutralize free radicals, which can damage cells and accelerate aging. They also boost the body's own antioxidant enzymes by providing long-term cellular protection, and that goes into what he's saying by fermentation, right? Your body will ferment shit. This is why things like, what's this shit called? I don't really like kombuchas are good for your gut and stuff like that. It is whatever. Reduces chronic inflammation, linked to arthritis, heart disease, diabetes. Curcumin blocks inflammatory pathways, reducing pain, swelling naturally. Okay, naturally, it reduces it. Right? He said it's a relief, not a cure. This motherfucker doesn't understand what the fuck the difference is between the two of them. All right. Supports brain function and mood, right? Curcuminoids increase brain-derived neurotropic factor, which helps brain cells grow and protects against neurodegenerative disease like Alzheimer's. They also enhance serotonin and dopamine levels, potentially reducing depression symptoms. This motherfucker needs to be taking turmeric and telling you to stay away from it. Doesn't that sound like somebody that's demonically possessed? Hey, I'm just saying. Improves heart health, right? Reduce bad. We already know all this shit. I'm gonna go down to the okay. This is something about nature. All right. There's natural pigments in plants that help plants survive under environmental conditions, environmental stress, meaning, storms, rain, water, all kind of shit, right? It just is what it is. This is the spiritual nature side of shit with color, all right? So the natural pigments, all right, helps the plant survive under environmental stress, right? Right? So when we consume them, we get the same protective benefits. Think about that shit. Think about it, right? Bright pigments like curcumin, which is yellow-orange, right? Anthocyanins, blue-purple, right? And carotenoids, red-orange. Think about that. These are all the colors you'll see in nature, all right? Yellow, orange, blue, purple, red, orange. This is all the colors of all the fruits in nature, all right? Ain't no fucking pink fucking fruits, all right? So they might appear pink when they're turning red or whatever the fuck. But all the colors, okay, of fruits are this color, all right? Think about that. All of them. And obviously, of course, green, right? But these natural pigments help plants survive environmental stress, right? All right. The presence, all right. Now this shit is old information right here. The presence of powerful health boosting compounds making yellow, orange, another color foods like turmeric and other fruits, herbs, and vegetables. All right. It what it does is it signals the body's, I mean, I don't know what else to call it. I mean, it signals like it triggers your eyes to understand. I mean, this is our natural elements that we were in. I'm not talking about right now. All right. Our natural elements in nature, even animal, like how you know, how do we know? How do we once know that this was what we were supposed to consume? Well, it was different than the green. All right. It had smells, it had vibrant colors. So the human, its nature was naturally attracted to that. Why a baby can crawl over after the ripest fruit falls off the fucking tree. You ain't even got to pick it, it falls right off. Choop, blah. Easy. Look at all the low. Why do you think, you know, strawberries, grapes, uh, what else? Strawberries, grapes, berries in general, all stuff we consume are low to the ground. Why do you think they low to the ground? If you see a fucking strawberry tree 100 feet high, no. Apple trees hundreds feet high, no. Think about that shit. Think about it. It's right on the fucking ground. Tells you it's built for us in the colors. It's not green like everything else. It lets us know, oh, what is that? And then we get up to it. You know, you think of citrus. Oh, bright yellow, bright orange. Oh, wow, smells so good. Tingles our senses. Strawberries. I remember strawberries as a kid. I could still smell them. I remember blueberries as a kid. I could still smell them. I remember apples as a kid. I could still smell them. Cherries, you could still smell them. Now, not so. But you used to. Whether we lost our sense of smell or they changed the sense of smell, one of the two, right? We'd be able to sniff it. Ooh, smells good. Then we taste it. Oh, it's sweet. Automatically, our taste buds are alert. Wow. We consume it. So good. Goes in our body, and our body just, it runs wild in our body. So good. Right? Consuming the color and all. And our body is what? Dark. We're bringing light into our body, which creates food, energy, right? We're bringing light into our body, which is creating energy. Point blank, period. Think about it. Light creates energy. Boom. Think about it. The light creates energy. We see the light colors, which represent the sun. Okay? It is what it is. We walk up to it. Looks like sun. Sun sometimes red, the sky, red. Okay, all right. Sometimes purple, whatever. You got blue skies, purple sometimes with the sun, yellow. Okay. Consuming. Eat it. Banana tree. Oh, wow, this looks good. Oh, wow. Smells so sweet. Think about back in those times when the shit drops on the ground, it's going to make a sweet smell, right? And one thing about nature, it carries its 360-degree radius with it too, because that tree, all right, they won't grow on top of each other. They're not going to keep growing on top of each other when they drop right beneath their field. They don't do that. They're not going to keep growing. You're going to have a bunch of banana trees or apple trees growing right underneath on top of one another. It don't work like that. Pretty amazing, man. Like, you think that the way us as humans planted trees was some shit we configured in our brain? No, nature showed us build apart, right? Nature already showed us they're apart. Motherfucker try to go plant a goddamn tree, an apple tree next to an apple tree, see what happens. So anyways, then you got ancient understandings of turmeric, right? Ancient India, right? The sun-like yellow of turmeric was linked to energy, healing, and divine power in ancient Indian traditions, right? Early healers and cooks crushed the rhizomes. They noticed how deep yellow orange stained everything: hands, clothes, utensils. This led them to experiment with its use in dyes, medicines, and foods. All right. Healing practices for Ayurveda, India, 5,000 years ago. Indian healers associated turmeric's golden color with purification and used it for wound healing, digestion, and inflammation. Chinese medicine, TCM, traditional Chinese medicine, ancient Chinese medicine, used turmeric for blood circulation and pain relief, linking its color to warmth and vitality and understanding the body. Just like India understands the Vata doshas. All right. Chinese medicine understands the body. You have turmeric is going to make the body warm, right? When you're cold, it's going to make it warm. All right. This is how you can skate through a motherfucking winter, right? Eating ginger, turmeric as you know, in your diet as teas or foods or whatever. It's going to keep your body warm, what it needs to be. This is, I mean, there's no sun, eat sun foods. This shit that's on the screen is fucking psychotic. It's almost like a suicide note. Like, seriously. This shit is wild, man. It's crazy. Yeah. Green oranges. You know? Yes. Seen green oranges. You know, and that's the thing, citrus. An orange is not sweet. They made them sweet, but an orange is like a lemon and a lime. Okay? It's crazy. But there is green oranges. All right? A lot of stuff we don't even know, man, you know? Like, it's so much. So now, and then African cultures use turmeric in ceremonial body paints and healing balms, okay? In Hinduism and Buddhism, the color yellow of the turmeric was seen as sacred and used in rituals, wedding ceremonies, and spiritual purification. Ancient Egyptian dyes and cosmetics. Turmeric was used in cosmetic preparations and mummification due to its color and preservative properties, right? Ancient cooks noted that turmeric enhanced flavor, preserved freshness, and gave rich golden color, which led to its widespread use in early cooking. Some civilizations believe the golden hue of turmeric made food more appetizing and nutritious. So it was used. All right. I can't find man-made anywhere. So let me put up my disclaimer and give me 1 second, okay? And I'm going to round it on out. Give me 1 second. But I hope everybody's enjoying this video. But let me put up my disclaimer. Sorry about the intermission, guys. Sorry about that. Got it. We're back. How about the lead tainted scan of all the FDA held cinnamon? Yeah. Hold on. So it's only fitting. Oh shit. Man. We had some bread in here to feed the birds. I just spilled it. But it's only fitting to. Oh shit. It's only fitting that we have. Okay. Oh shit, hold on. It's only fitting. Let me know if y'all can hear me. That we have anti-inflam juice, which is orange, turmeric, ginger from the turmeric family, lemon, apple, carrot, and grapefruit. So, shout out to Just Juice. Then we also have, okay, Mr. Beet up here, right? We have Mother Earth, which is organic beet, carrot, apple, lemon, ginger, turmeric, cucumber, and orange. So, y'all believe that bullshit if you want to. I ain't even gonna go into the fucking carrots because that shit should be self-explanatory. Like, what in the fuck kind of stupid shit is this? Man, this is crazy. So he must think man is God then. That's the only thing I could decipher from this stupid ass shit. You know? Turmeric is a fake food like carrots and beets. That's why they color you bad internally. He must not understand antioxidants and the reasons why, these colors come into our body, which would actually support his spiritual fucking understanding and journey. But again, he's caught in some spiritual ass bullshit that he can't decipher. He don't know where the hell he's coming from, you know? But yeah, pretty wild stuff, guys. But yeah, can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay, we good. What's good? R Dubs, rap. Shout out to all you guys that joined. I guess we're talking about health and well-being, which I would like to consider myself very very in-depth of understanding, that side of things. Well, that's crazy. I could not believe what I was reading, and then this guy is a healer. That people follow this shit. Like, that is crazy. But I mean, it's what I've been telling y'all. It's what I've been telling you. That's why I went to trying to wake up the awakened. Because they're farther asleep than the damn ones we call the sheep. And I always tell y'all, just pull back from all this stuff, man, and then let the truth come to you. Like I said, most people are looking for dopamine hits, searching the internet for the latest truth or, the latest truth hitting dope hit, where you can say, I got my dose of truth today. Feel better. That is your subconscious mind programming. You need that. It's searching for that. Look at what the drugs do to the psyche, right? To the mind, to the mental. Look at what drugs do to subconscious mind. All right. And then look at what's being pushed around. Look at the effects on the brain, on the mind, on the mental. It's the same type of shit. It's like, you know, McDonald's. You know, it's like an addiction. You know, it's that dopamine truther crap. You need it. Pull away from it, man. I used to be there. I'm not one of the people that sit there and deny shit when they wrong. Fuck, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I did shit, I'm wrong. This life is a journey, and I learn from it to come out on the other side to tell you about the shit. You know, a lot of people can't admit they're wrong, admit they've been duped. And that's what a lot of this truther shit. They just keep on fucking doing it because they don't want to admit that they wrong. They don't want to admit that they're pushing some bullshit, believing some bullshit, and caught up in a belief. They don't want to admit it, so they keep the shit going. You know, they don't want to come out of it. It ain't no different than a fucking religion, man. It's the same shit. I could come up here and tell you I used to do all the same stupid shit. You know, years ago. Believe in this and believe in that and this and that, and get caught up in all this shit. I was caught there too in the whole truth and type shit. You know, I was caught up in it. Yeah, the drugs and the food are similar to the street farmer, exactly. And also, the mental effects of those drugs is the same fucking reaction that the internet can give you. Same shit. We almost got to look at it and say, you know what? It's worse. Okay? We got to look at it and say, you know what? This shit is worse. All right? Because it's unknowingly being done. What's good, Deanne, Rubs? Good to see all y'all. Kimmy, Rap Samples, Razen, Mateo, Lil. And won't go back no farther than that. Whoever else is up on here, whoever else watches this later. And yeah, as I get down to wind it down, it's wild, man. Pull back, let the truth come to you. Get off the dope. The dopamine truth hits. You know, get off of it and wing yourself off. You know, get a little dose of truth. You know, until you just wing yourself off of it. You know, I told you my playlist is, you know, I check it out. Check out the truth community. I see the bullshit going on. Then it's, you know, the shit I watch is what I was listening to last night was the philosophy of law. Okay, old like 1950, you know, lecture on the philosophy of law. That's the type of shit that I'm watching. Or I'll watch like some band and shit for entertainment, like a band. I love a band and shit. Or I'll tune in. What else was I watching? It was interesting as hell. Oh, there's a new Zeitgeist. That's pretty cool. Other than that, shit. If I watch anything, you know. What the hell was it? I can't remember right now. I don't know. I can't remember right now. But unplug. Because this shit is just bad, man. You know? Unbelievable. And again, just call it out. And you know, just simple. Okay, where you got that from? And when they tuck tail and run, you know, you're dealing with a person that's under that, you know, that belief system. You know, like the one lady said, demonic possession. He's not in control of his own body. And that's what the demons target. You know, their demonic energy, not demon, you know, demons. So you know what I'm talking about. The energy they target, okay, weak souls, weak individuals. They target people that are in their subconscious mind because they know the subconscious mind does not know right from wrong. So therefore, they can pitch to that mind anything, and that mind will absorb it and accept it. That's why I told y'all, be careful of watching these movies. looking for the clues and looking for this, because they're not programming them without programming you. Oh, you're special. They're going to show you the truth in it. No, there's a reason why they do it. It's a reason for everything, man. It's a reason why they do it. You know? So that being said, you know, be careful, man. Be careful out here. And again, it's simple. Unplug. This is a prime example. You know, there's a lot of stuff like this going around with no foundation, no facts, no nothing, just regurgitating nonsense. And, you know, but yeah, that's all I got about for today. Again, I just think this is just wild. And, yeah, but shout out to all you guys. You know, I even seen some shit about, like, you know, I don't want to get it. I'll be going longer. You know, but shout out to all you guys. Much love, and I'll talk to y'all later.
Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising. That look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you'll never leave in my face. Heart is racing here now. Never wanna wait out. I want you right up to the end. Oh, you know what I'm feeling, even if it doesn't make sense. You don't have to guess. No, you're a mind reader. Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising. That look in your eyes paralyzing.